Previously on that Cthulhu John.
So Thompson, you heard some footsteps running up from behind you in the dark. Then you see Skinny Joey coming at you.
Hit him with that taser as best I can.
So he gets stunned. You see him collapse to the ground, actually. From behind you, you hear a click. Unmistakable cocking of a gun.
Detective, if I were you, I would stay very, very still.
I attempt to put the revolver under Joey's arm.
So your gun is readied and pointed at him. He does not see it. You shoot, and then he falls to the floor.
Your first mistake was shooting first.
You cuff up Skinny Joey.
I'm gonna try to drag him into the back seat.
Where the fuck am I? Get me out of these handcuffs!
Calm down back there.
You've been listening to the radio so loud for a while, you didn't even notice that you haven't heard Skinny Joey talk in a couple minutes, actually.
I adjust the rear view.
His eyes are wide open, and it looks like he is staring blankly into nothing.
Welcome to that Cthulhu John.
Hello, thanks for joining us for that Cthulhu John episode 59. We are a real play Call of Cthulhu podcast. I am George, your keeper of arcane lore. And with me are my friends and investigators. Chad?
Thank you so much to all of our awesome listeners. I can't wait to use this new Cthulhu Dice Tower tonight.
Chuck?
They're here!
And Jenny.
Hi.
When we last left off, Detective Thompson was driving towards Walter's house where Heather is. He has Higfrit, or Skinny Joey, in the back of his sweet T-Bird. The problem, though, is that Skinny Joey / Higfrit has stopped moving in the back of the car. Thompson had sliced his coats all up the back and had rolled down the windows, letting the cold winter air into the back of the car. And right now it looks like Skinny Joey is just kind of staring blankly into nothing.
Snakely be chillin'.
Apologies for the heater. So does he just look frozen, just staring, with his mouth open, kind of?
Yeah.
Time stop frozen.
He looks almost frozen like in ice. He looks like he is just not moving one bit. His eyes aren't moving. He's not blinking.
I mean, it's not ideal, but it's a decent outcome, I'd say, overall, if this is where it ends. I mean, there's not much I could do. How far am I from Leonard's place?
You've been driving for a little bit now. We're going to say that you are 10 minutes from Lenny's. Anything you want to do in that 10 minutes before you hit Lenny's? Any, preparations you want to do? Anything like that?
I mean, driving, I'll roll some of the windows up a little bit, maybe. I would like it to stay cold in there, but keep the cold wind from rushing in as much. If he looks like he's going into hypersleep or something, stasis.
That's kind of what it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I think I would just pull up outside the house, throw the hazards on, head toward Leonard's door.
Okay. So you're parked on the street. It's
not a very big street as far as I remember.
Right, yeah. You kind of have to pull up on the sidewalk to park a little bit.
Okay. Ideally, it'll be a short time, but I'd like to get as close to the front door as possible.
Roll your luck.
When I see him, can I run across the street? I was just peeking out the window until he...
If you were looking out the window, absolutely.
Yeah, until he pulled up.
Old right luck. Dice Tower. Failed me. 81 of 22. Not gonna happen. I gotta save.
There's no parking anywhere on this block right now.
Ideally, I was just gonna either just double park pretty much, throw the hazards on.
Oh, okay.
Leaving him
Total South Philly move.
in the back still, windows open, and heading up to Lenny's door.
All right. You get to Lenny's door. It is locked.
Mm-hmm. I immediately grab for my tool set.
All right. You grab your lock-picking set.
Mm-hmm.
This is your pretty standard lock. Give me a lock picking roll. You just have to pass.
14 of my 45 locksmith.
Ooh, that's a hard pass there.
Yeah.
At least. So, yeah, you pop this lock open, no problem.
Not the first time I've broken into Lenny's house. That's not true. That didn't happen. So I just kind of open the door, put my shit away, and then go back to the car.
Okay, so when you open the door, do you step inside or anything?
No, I think I just like turn the knob, enough to kind of pop it open.
Okay. All right, so you just kind of open the door slightly.
Yeah, these guys are snakes. Who knows what they do? Putting urns on doors.
So, Heather, you see Detective Thompson double park, and you see him go to the door. Looks like he's trying to get in.
Okay, I'll run over.
And like magic, he snaps his finger and the door's open.
I guess by the time I get there, he's already got the door open and is going back to the car.
Yeah.
So I'll just, meet him at his car.
All right, so you guys get to the T-Bird. Where do you go from there?
Oh, Christ. Heather, I didn't notice you come up.
Sorry. What the fuck is that? I see in his car.
I open the passenger side and put the seat forward, and I say, Higfrit, I believe. I start grabbing him and dragging him out of the vehicle.
All right, you drag him out of the vehicle. As you're dragging him, the coats that he's wearing start to tear away more. Mm-hmm. The first layer just kind of comes off. You keep trying to pull him, but when that first layer comes off, something falls out of his pocket.
Want me to scoop it up?
You just hear it hit the ground. It sounds hard. Something that hits the ground.
I keep pulling him out of the car, kind of like, I guess, under the pits, maybe, him facing away from me. I think his hands are behind his back, cuffed.
Yeah.
I say, I don't know, something fell. Here, there's a flashlight in my pocket, and I kind of motion to my left side.
Okay, since his handcuffs are behind his back, I guess No, because you cut it up the back so they can still kind of slip off.
So they'd be like hanging around his arms, like his lower arms and wrists and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so I grab the flashlight and shine it underneath of him to see, and start looking around where the curb is and the pavement to see if I can find what hit the floor.
Okay. I'm not going to make you do a spot hidden roll for this one because when you shine your light in there, something reflects underneath the car and it looks white but very shiny. Gives almost a rainbow glisten to it.
Okay. Do you have any gloves on you? I'm not touching anything.
It's freezing. You're not wearing gloves?
I just ran across the street. I don't know. I was waiting for you.
My pocket.
All right.
And I kind of motion.
Just keep sticking my hands in Thompson's pocket, real cash.
Yeah, it's the inside breast pocket of the long coat there. Some rubber gloves.
All right, I put it on, which is so sad because can you imagine the one finger's just flops?
That droopy little extra bit, you want to put like a jelly bean in there?
She doesn't have.
By the way, speaking of that missing finger, Heather, little modification for you.
Switchblade finger.
It's actually your whole arm. Goes up to the shoulder.
Yeah, it's your entire arm that's missing.
It's a cobra head.
Where we go? Heather, modification. Here we go. So for that missing part of your trigger finger, you're going to take 5 points off of firearms.
That wasn't that good to start.
Yep.
I thought you mentioned something
you're
about
worse.
that the other day. Or the other time
Okay,
we
so
played.
I have fire.
Did I mention that last
I
episode?
think she might have taken some away already.
No, I took hit points.
I remember you took
Hit
hit
points.
points away.
You did text to remind you to tell me that, but I forgot.
Okay, good.
So since I have it checked because I passed something, but I don't have anything in it, so now I have 15. Is that how it would go?
Yep.
Rude.
That just means it's going to be easier to pass if we level up.
If somebody knew enough about guns, would it be possible to modify one with like an extra hair trigger, right? Super dangerous, but it's easier for it to use.
That would be a mechanical roll.
It'd be a neat thought.
All right, so I'll lay on the ground and I'll scoop it up from under the car.
Okay. You scoop it up. Give me a natural world roll.
Okay. Dice tower. Oh! 11. I only have the 10 that's in there, but I will use a luck point for sure.
Point of luck to pass and mark it off. Nice.
Okay, so Heather, this really is kind of your wheelhouse. This is an opal, but the sheen on it seems very strange, like not your typical kind of opal, but you do know that these stones are used for different kinds of spiritual and holistic healing methods and things of that nature.
And opals are always beautiful if they're cut and have a nice variety, for sure.
Give me a power roll.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Heather.
72.
What's your pal?
41.
It's lower than that, isn't it? Ooh, okay. While you're holding this, you start to get dizzy to the point where you're nauseous in your stomach, and you start hearing weird voices in your head. Yeah, a lot of weird whispery tones in your head. Give me a sanity roll.
Come on. When I had lots of points. 7.
Whoa.
Way to go, Dice Tower. That's my favorite number, too.
It's because it's pink.
All right. So you pass your sanity. These voices in your head, they kind of bother you. You still feel a little nauseous, but then you clearly hear someone say, "Who is that?"
Oh, you got an ancient cell phone.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
I repeat it back, and I try to do it like a snake. I said, I say, it's me. No, wait, what's the guy's name? Higfrit? Who did I take on?
Higfrit.
It's Higfrit.
No, that sound pretty good to me. It's just like him.
That sounds pretty good.
I'm buying it.
Yeah,
What did we
fucker.
do for vocal impersonation last
Acting.
time? With an
acting.
acting roll? Is there anything else it would fall under? I don't think so.
Maybe charm or disguise?
Yeah, give me a disguise roll. It'll be vocal disguise. I know we did acting last time. Chad did pass, but I like this idea of disguise as it.
Come on, sweet Dice Tower. 94.
Okay. After you do your thing, you hear one voice go, "This isn't Higfrit." Then you hear another one go, "Who is this? Where did Higfrit go?"
I'm just trying to figure out if I should keep snake talking to them.
I'm on the phone. Hang up. Get off the line.
I have another call.
My little sister needs to use the opal.
Mom, 5 more minutes. God.
So you start hearing these voices as you're holding this
Thompson,
opal.
do you hear this?
What? What? I'm dragging him toward the door. I'm still dragging.
You're still dragging Higfrit?
Yeah.
All right. So you're still dragging him towards the door. You take a quick peek around to see if there's anyone here. No one's around. It's about midnight or so, and you don't see anyone on the street. It's midnight on a Wednesday, or very early Wednesday morning.
There you go.
You managed to drag this body into the house. Is that what you were doing?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Okay. When you open the door, you get in the house. It is freezing in there. It's just as cold as it is outside.
I suppose it might be.
You turn around and you see that the back sliding door is open.
Still? Rude. All right. I kind of just drop homeboy off to the side in the living room somewhere. I close that. I am wearing gloves.
Okay.
You know, I was cruising. It's been cold out. I've been driving around.
I got you. No fingerprints.
Yes. So I close the door. Turn on
Okay.
a low light.
Heather, did you go in with him?
I'm following behind him, but I'm talking to this stone.
Okay. Then you hear someone go, "Let's trace it. Where could it be?"
Oh no.
Wait, what did you say, Heather?
This
Hear what?
this rock that fell from him. It's this opal. It's talking. It's like another snake person. They say they're gonna trace where this stone is.
Drop it.
Throw it.
Bop it. Twist
We'll
it.
need to keep-
I'm gonna run down the street and throw it in the sewer.
Pop it.
Okay. All right, you chuck that thing right in the sewer. As soon as you let go of it, those voices in your head go away, and you stop feeling sick and dizzy.
Okay. We should search,
I'll check some of his pockets and see if he's breathing at all. Put like a blade or something up to his nostrils or mouth.
Okay. You put the blade up to his nostrils, and you hold it there. You don't see anything forming on there, no like condensation forming on there. But you hold it there for a little bit longer, and after 20 seconds, you start to see a very faint fogging happening on your knife.
Okay. I need to get him away from the front of the house and somewhere more secure. I guess I'll drag him down to the basement.
This man needs himself an ice bath.
I say, Heather, see if you can find any rope or chain or anything around. Help me out here.
Okay.
Oh, I guess she ran out the door.
Well, I came right back, but
Yeah.
Is Chucky still in the car?
No. Chucky is in police
Oh,
custody
right.
right
Okay.
now.
My bad.
Yeah, so he wasn't quite dead after I shot him. He shot at me first.
Just trying to get that opal off of him. I mean, he probably has a tracker.
Yeah. Although I don't know if he was in any condition to be having a conversation. I mean, unless I suppose they probably have powers that we're not aware of.
All right. I'm going to run in
He
Walter's
took
basement.
a hit in the head, right? He was totally shot in the head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I shot him in the head. He wasn't dead, but I don't think he's going to recover that quick. So we can only assume that would be... somebody probably knows all these names. All right, so he's done. Probably wasn't him. So that could be Igthil,
Or
Glaxoth, and Calabal. All the other ones that are... Well,
Igfil is the police, Rogfim is the sympathizer, Glaxoff is the mayor, Calobal is the assistant of the mayor.
mm-hmm. Now we know how they've been contacting each other without being near each other, which would have made sense. However, if they can still trace that, they're coming here. I mean, this house of all houses, of all blocks, they'll be headed this way. But I just remembered I gotta move the car.
Okay.
So let's get this guy tied up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get out and scoot, find somewhere to park. Drag him down the basement.
Thump, 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 thump.
I hold him from under the arms at least. It's just his ankles. There's his
Okay.
heels hitting.
Just his legs, hitting the stairs.
Let's say I could hold his legs.
All right. No thumps then.
If there's no like pillars or beams or anything that I can tie him off to, I don't know, maybe some sewage pipes or.
There's the bottom banister of the
is it
stairs
wood?
you can tie him to.
I don't know if it's that
It is
sturdy
wood.
looking. What's Lenny got in his basement? Anything good?
So you have those like lolly columns in the basement that hold up the second floor. Pipes.
Probably got like a sweet bar and never used it.
Yeah, there's some pretty hefty pipes.
Then that's fine. Those big iron joints for the sewage, it works.
Mhm.
It's gonna have to be good enough. I give it a little kick to see if it's sturdy still.
It doesn't move an inch. Yeah.
Then I guess I'll leave his hands cuffed and try to tie him with something else. I don't want to put his hands around it in case we have to move him or whatever. Taping him to the wall. No. Tying him to the pipe.
After you're tying him down,
Not unhandcuffing him or nothing.
hands facing the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll just be like seated against the pipe or whatever.
Gotcha. All right. So you do that. You tie him up, and you still see that he still has that like mile-long stare. Give me an intelligence roll.
Bad timing. What? That's 3 zeros. I don't know.
Ooh. Yeah, no, you have no idea.
What intelligence? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. No, I was going to try to give you an idea, but
I'm down there. I'm looking at him.
I think I think I just tied him off and
Intelligence roll.
ran up the stairs without a second thought to move the car.
I want to make him smell my shoe anyway. So.
All right. Smell my shoe. Lick my boots.
I passed 61.
Ooh, okay. So, Heather, you're not entirely sure on this, but you think that maybe if you warm Scary Joey / Higfrit up a little bit,
Like
he
he's
might
dormant
snap back
right
into
now, just 'cause he's
consciousness.
cold.
That's
I mean,
kind of what
do
it
we
feels
wanna
like.
warm him back up? I'll tell Thompson, like, I think he's just dormant from the cold. Snakes don't like the cold. Do you want him awake? Should we plug in a space heater? Do you want to?
I might have walked out the front door by now.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I ran up the stairs.
Yeah. So, Heather, you
Okay.
thought about this. He moved his car,
Yes.
came back.
While he's moving his car, though, I do want to take my shoe off that has the spray that I got from the store, like the repellent, and see if it makes him like flinch at all.
Okay.
Like,
Oh man,
All
I
right.
forgot about that.
I'm gonna make him smell my feet.
Smell my stinky feet, you slimy snake.
He still doesn't move or anything when you hold your shoe up to him.
All right.
No reaction.
So yeah, I tell Thompson when he gets there what I think about maybe if he was warm.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you want him awake? Isn't he better asleep? Do you need to interrogate him?
I don't know if we want him awake just yet. I'm not sure if I know exactly what info we want from him. If we can keep him like this, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna die, but it seems fine for now, maybe.
Tell him we got his walkie-talkie stone.
Maybe we should ask Walter and get him to call his wizard buddies.
So, both you guys give me a natural world roll.
You first.
67.
69 dudes.
69.
No passes?
No.
You guys are trying to come up with some ideas here. Anyone want to push the roll? You don't have to.
I'm just trying to think what bad you could do to us if I fail. That's the only thing.
Whatever it is, it's not going to be good.
Right.
And if you only got like 10, it's a 10% chance.
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
I get some blankets, but not too many blankets.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like layer by layer, just like
Like, I'll just give him a little bit, see if it, like, I don't want him to wake up immediately, but, like, I don't want him to die.
real slow CPR.
Opposites day, my ice bath idea. Just give him, some warm water in the bath.
No, but I don't want to wake him up just yet, because I feel
oh.
like we still need time, but I don't want him to slip into a coma and die.
All right.
Snakes are resilient.
So now that you guys passed the natural world roll.
World
World roll.
That's what it sounds like slowed down.
50% speed.
You guys just going to leave him here?
Let's cut him up into 1,000 pieces and just fucking kill him.
Yeah, what? Ideally, sure, but we would still have more to deal with. And for all we know, they're on their way here now. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stay here and watch them. Go to Walter's, see if you can get in touch with him. Or maybe call Raquel.
Okay. Should I not call from Lenny's? Then we'll know we're there. Probably not.
Probably not, just in case. If the mayor and the chief of police are Ophidians, then yes, Lenny's dead, but they might still be watching.
You never know.
They know he was up to no good, and they know he had pesky friends.
And they would have gotten away with it too.
And for that snooping Millie.
All right, so Heather, you head over to Walter's house.
Yeah.
What are you getting there?
I'm gonna call Walter at the hospital.
Okay. Walter, your phone rings in your room. It rouses you from your almost sleep, your like grogginess. It is 10 after 12.
He probably went to bed like almost 2 hours ago, so he probably gets startled awake.
Yeah. Huh?
Hello?
Walter. Walter, I'm sorry to wake you up, but I don't know what to do. Thompson has Higfrit
Oh shit! He sits up.
at Lenny's house, and he got attacked by Marduk and Higfrit. And Marduk, the cops have him. I think he got shot in the head or something, but Higfrit's in Lenny's basement. We don't know what to do. Like, he's like asleep, maybe dormant, maybe dead.
Huh. Well, I mean, are you gonna interrogate him? I mean, what are you gonna? I don't know. Do you need some smelling salts or something? There's probably some in my first aid bin in the bathroom.
I mean, that's good to have. I'll definitely grab them, but I don't know if Thompson wants him awake now or just alive or what. I mean, should I call Raquel?
I mean, I don't know what your plans are.
Are any of your nerd friends trustworthy?
He says, I only trust Raquel personally. Well, but I mean, do you have a plan of attack? Or, I mean, if you don't know what you're going to do, I mean, what would you tell her?
Exactly what I told you.
Well, I mean, Lenny's might not be the safest place. They already know about where he lives and had watched it before. I mean...
They have these, like, fancy opals on them, too, that they use as, like, tracking walkie-talkies that I threw in the sewer, so I don't know how long we have until they figure out the sewer down the street from Lenny's house is where he is.
That sounds really dangerous. Yeah, I would say get the hell out of there. And I don't know if there's anywhere else safe. If they can track you guys, I don't know. I mean, there's no point in going to my place. Maybe we could rent that seedy motel that, we had rented before. Kind of hold up there.
Do you have keys to the bookstore?
You do?
It's like, I do, but that's not...
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. No. I mean, maybe we could just go to my apartment. No, me. That's a whole nother monster that is tracking that place, so...
Well, last time you were there was no problem.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back and tell Thompson. I guess I'll call you later with an update.
Well, wait, while I have you on the phone, there is something else. I had wondered if you might be able to visit tomorrow if everything goes okay tonight. They're planning on doing that skin graft, and, I can't take these books with me. If maybe, you could either pick them up or just kind of hang out while I'm under the knife, so to say.
Oh my god, definitely. I'm so sorry. All this craziness, I forgot. I'll definitely be there.
I won't hold it against you if things go awry tonight. I wish I had better advice for you, but...
Well, you might have some advice for her there, Walter. Heather, did you tell him why you think Higfrit isn't moving?
Oh, I just said he's dormant, but no, I will. Yes, I'll tell him.
Okay. You tell him why you think.
Yeah.
Give me a natural world roll, Walter.
I've been waiting for this moment. Oh, triple zeros.
You have...
Did the same thing to me on my first one. Cthulhu.
Oh, come on. Cursed.
So, Walter, you hear about this whole situation with the snake and everything, and you're pretty sure it'll all play out. Probably.
And then he falls asleep.
Heather and Luke are both reliable, and I mean, who else can I trust aside from maybe Raquel? But yeah, I mean, I think that might be my last thought. He thinks those previous thoughts to himself, and he says, Raquel is really the only other person we can trust. If nothing else, I mean, maybe she has resources that we don't know about that she could suggest using.
Yeah, I'll give her a call right now. I just need someone to tell me what to do.
Maybe get out of there first and call her from a payphone somewhere else that would be harder to track if they already have an idea, or if maybe they know where you're at. Lenny's doesn't sound like a good place to be, though.
No, definitely not. Okay, I'm gonna go tell Thompson or call Raquel, but I'll talk to you as soon as we're safe.
Yeah, either way, give me an update as soon as you can.
You got it.
Good luck, Heather. Be safe.
I'm going to call Raquel right away. I know he said go somewhere else, but that was like 2 seconds. It was like a 2-second phone call.
Okay, you give Raquel a phone call now. It rings a couple times, and then you hear very groggy Raquel answer, "Yeah, hello."
Raquel, it's Heather. I'm sorry to call you this late. I don't know who else to call.
Heather, what's up? What's going on?
We have one of the snake people, Higfrit, in our friend Lenny's basement. He's like half dead, half alive. I think it's because he's cold. I don't know what we should do.
All right, let me give her a natural world roll real quick.
Calling in that lifeline.
A 4.
Yes!
She says he's dormant. Have you been keeping him cold?
Yeah, he like slid his jacket and kept the windows open. I just for the drive, I mean.
Yeah, we've been torturing him.
Yeah. Are you planning on interrogating him? Possibly torturing him?
I mean, I think he's planning on asking him some questions. The torture, I don't know. But neither of us really know what to do right now.
Well, if you're planning on interrogating him, you'll have to get him warm as quick as you can. If he remains in cold this bad, he could die.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna tell him, but I don't have much time because they have trackers on them. They have these like opal stones that they can communicate through. One was talking to me as I was holding it.
She sounds confused on the phone. She's like, stones that you could hear voices from?
Yeah, I don't know. It fell out of his pocket and I grabbed it and I could hear like, who is this? And I tried to imitate their snake voices, but he didn't believe it. And he said, just track him. And he was talking to another one. So I don't think we have very long to figure out where to put him or what to ask him.
She goes, you got to get out of there as soon as you can. There's no telling how quickly they can be there.
I mean, should we take him with us? Do we bring him back to life and take him? Where do we take him? Do you have any ideas? Can we bring him to the school? Do you have anything there?
She says, you could bring him to the university. I have the keys to the Penn Museum. We could probably go there into the basement and not be bothered by anyone.
Do you know, like, what temperature we should keep him at so that he's not, like, violent or overpowers us, but he's still alive?
She goes, that's hard to say, but if you keep him this cold, he's going to die.
Yeah, I guess I was just
Warmer is better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Into that.
Okay, I guess we'll be on our way as soon as possible.
Says, I'll go to the museum. She gives you the location of the Penn Museum. And I'll have it open. Just come right on in.
Okay, thank you. And then hang up, grab the smelling salts, and run over. I don't know why. Seems like a good thing to have.
All right. So, Thompson,
One more
you're
time. Let's say it like a lady this time. Oh, if he stays in the cold, he's going to die. No, wait. Never.
To try to do my Sasquatch voice?
I don't
I thought
know.
that was the Miss Doubtfire impersonation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello.
That's pretty good. So, Thompson, Heather comes running back in. You hear footsteps from above you.
In the meantime, I wanted to look out the front door and try to discern where she might have thrown that. Either way, keep an eye on the street. He's tied up for now, and he's got a light blanket over him.
Okay, so...
I mean, she ran fast.
Forget what I said.
Heather runs all
Yeah.
the time. Oh, yeah, like,
What's her move rate?
I don't know. No, I do. 7.
That's not that.
I just feel like she was exercising a lot in the beginning of this game. Before her life got turned upside down.
I look around Lenny's chair before I do or anything, see if there's any firearms around.
Ooh. Give me a luck roll.
Should look around and see if Lenny's pipes burst from leaving the back door open in the freezing cold temperatures.
Right.
No, it didn't seem too bad in the basement. That is 11. That's a pass.
All right, so you passed your luck. How much did you pass by?
I rolled 11 out of 22, so that's it's half.
That's a hard
Exactly.
pass. All right. So, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Let's go to Mr. Keeper. Mr. Keeper.
What does a hard pass mean in luck?
You find 2 guns there.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Let me.
Many 2 guns.
You're going through his stuff. Like, he has one stuffed in the couch cushion.
Uh-huh. I knew he would.
Yeah.
Are any of them like made for a person who may or may not have a pointer finger?
Oh.
You notice the trigger on this one is it seems modified somehow. It seems like it's way back, like the handle and the magazine, they've been hollowed out in some way.
Maybe it's just a really tiny handle.
So comfortable.
Old pompous, so it's a lot easier to use for, a short finger.
Trying to figure out how hard it would be to shoot with the other hand. Would it be harder to shoot with your middle finger if you're missing your pointer finger on your dominant hand, or would it just be easier to learn on your non-dominant hand?
I'd say you probably go with the middle, just based on
Yeah.
seeing it in real life personally, but
Yeah. I don't know if aiming with a new arm is easy. I like learning how to do that too. Like steady, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
because using your middle finger is literally just like, what is that, half an inch of a shift?
I would say you just probably got to be careful of how the gun works. I don't know if certain ones might catch your finger or something with a slide.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not sure.
That part is probably worth a -5 in firearms alone. Just the way you'd have to hold your finger differently if you did switch.
Just takes a couple monsters to level up.
In his bedroom, you find a 12-gauge pump shotgun.
I'm glad I just very quickly peeked in the room and it was right there on the bed.
It was hanging on the wall.
Oh neat. Or like a full size?
Full size. This is not a sawed-off.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lenny.
That's old Betsy.
And then in the couch cushion, you find a... What's 7.65 millimeter? Revolver.
Oh, shit. That sounds like a big gun. I thought those were rifle rounds.
I don't recognize.
It's in the book. It says 32 or 7.65.
Different country caliber, some shit.
So we'll say that. We'll say it's a 32. 32.
Nice.
32 revolver. I think all of you have revolvers, except Walter, who has that weird Derringer thing.
Yeah, that's a
And he's looking to get a Glock soon.
Yeah, it's a gun of the future right there. All right, these might come in handy, and I don't want anyone else just stumbling across them either. So, I'm gonna throw that shotgun under my arm, put the revolver in my pocket, and keep an eye out at the front door.
Okay, at the front door, you see Heather running back.
Okay.
Then I hand her the 32. Is it loaded? Oh, a check.
Yes, it was a hard pass on your luck. Yeah, it's loaded.
Sweet.
I say, careful, it's loaded. You know what you're doing with this?
Kind
I
of.
grab it super weird now, and I'm like, I kind of, I don't know, might need practice now.
Just put it in your pocket. Just hang on to it.
Okay, so I put it in my purse, and then I tell Thompson about Raquel wants to meet us at the Penn Museum. She said to bring him if we don't warm him up. He's not just dormant. He's dying. If you want him alive, we have to warm him up.
All right. Well, let's go get him. I'm going to have to run and get the car afterward. So we'll drag him up to the living room. Then you can find some blankets. I'll get the car.
Okay.
All right, so you start bundling, making Skinny Joey all nice and comfy.
Little burrito babe. Just wrapping him up.
Yeah.
Bundle him at home and auto.
And Thompson, you remove the car?
I retrieve the car, if anything.
Retrieve the car. And then pull it back around towards Lenny's house?
Yes.
All right.
Question about that 12 gauge. Is it like a pump? Is it like a brake?
It is a pump.
Okay.
There's a pump action shotgun.
Full size, like 8 shots.
Let's see what it says here.
8 sounds like a lot.
Oh yeah,
5.
like it's extended barrel.
5.
Sounds about right.
It says 5 bullets in gun.
Most of the time, you can't even have that many in there when you're hunting. depending on whatever. Yeah, sometimes you're limited to a certain number of rounds in your gun at a time.
Oh, did not know that. Anyway, when you bring the car around, what do you guys do? Start to bring Skinny Joey into the car, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so once I pull it back around, throw the hazards on, and I open the passenger door, and I help with the drunk guy.
Mm-hmm.
The
Weekend
Joey.
at Bernie's.
Mm-hmm. Even though he's handcuffed. And I lock Lenny's door.
All right, lock Lenny's door, leave that behind. All three of you are in the T-Bird. You're heading towards the Penn Museum.
I was going to suggest, I mean, it's a lot to ask Heather, but you mind
Sit in the back
sitting
seat?
in the back and just
I was thinking the same thing.
keep the gun pointed at him.
Yeah.
It shouldn't go off accidentally. I mean, it's a revolver. It takes a little bit of pull
Yeah.
there. So just if he has fangs and it lunges, whatever it is, just shoot him. Don't hesitate to kill him.
Just shoot him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you will get answers somewhere.
I don't want both of our backs to him anyway, so
Right.
Absolutely not. I was afraid enough on the way here.
I don't know how you drove here with him. Just
Windows down.
maybe dead.
My own life comes first before answers, I guess.
Is he showing any more signs of like getting less dead? Is he moving any?
Wrap a blanket over his head
Yeah.
in the back seat, have him
Yeah.
a little more bundled,
Right.
but not like too much.
So Heather, you hop in the back seat with that gun, him bundled up, and in the front seat you have the gun pointed to the back of his head. He's still not moving or anything.
Am I in the back? I'm in the back seat with him.
Yeah, you're in
Okay,
the back
okay,
seat
yeah.
with the gun pointing towards
Oh, he's in the
Skinny
front
Joey's
seat.
head. Yes. I think that's where he's going, isn't
I
it?
thought he was in the back seat. I was in the back seat with him. Thompson was driving.
Oh, you're both in the
Yeah.
back seat. Okay. My bad. I had a wrong vision in my head. Okay, so you're both in the back seat. You're still holding the gun on him, however. As you close the doors to the car, you start to hear police sirens.
Fuck.
And we're going to end the episode there.
Crazy.
That
All right.
definitely means.
That's not what I suspected or
Nope,
expected.
me neither. That definitely means.
Because I really wanted to stay and scope it out and wait and then kill them when they came for us. I forgot all about their endless supply of resources.
One of the dudes talking through that stone was Igfil then. One of them.
All right, so guys,
Thank you.
yeah, thanks to everyone for listening.
Love ya. Mean it.
Thanks to our Patreon supporters.
Thanks for the dice tower.
Yeah, Bad Funky, thanks for the Dice Tower.
You rule, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty rad.
It's beautiful, maybe cursed, but beautiful.
I think they've been working
Starting
on it.
off with a 000. I mean, that's as Cthulhu as it gets.
No, mine is killing it, but you guys either get a 2 or a 0.
You have to pray to it.
I tried setting up the altar, but apparently that wasn't enough.
I need a Yip Sil one.
Thanks to all our Patreon supporters. And everyone, remember until next time that sanity is overrated.
Good night.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Peas. Popping peas.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Okay, I'm ready.
You nailed it that time. It was pretty good.
Hi. Hi.
Hope that wasn't my best one. Wasted.
Wow. Oh man, you better not. That was like a 3 right there. That would have been an extreme.
An extreme high.
Nice. I know about that.